How often have you heard diversity is our strength? That's like this, that's a mantra from the left, is it not? It's a mantra that was created at the advent of CRT. A follower, actually a friend of mine I was watching, Jason Jones, had tweeted, diversity is our strength is one of the biggest lies ever foisted upon Western civilization. He says, the modern world is rapidly discovering that cultures do not mix, they clash. He was noting this Marxist theory that, again, at the advent of CRT, diversity is our strength. There's something to compare here. The left says diversity is our strength. Leftist run countries like France and Britain even see a clash. I mean, you have actual like no-go zones in certain parts because, like for instance, in France or even in parts of London, because their communities are Sharia run, and that conflicts with the Western-based values of the police there, that are how the police are run. The United States is very unique in all of this. What is our motto? Traditionally, E Pluribus Unum, which translates, it's Latin for out of many, one. And the same thing can be said here too. This is why you have the melting pot. Diversity is strength, but not in the way that Marxism says it. It's very different. Compare diversity is our strength to E Pluribus Unum. What is the difference there? When everyone comes to the United States, and this is what makes you a citizen, it makes you American. American identity is not held to skin color, not even really language. It's not held to religion. It's not held to orientation. It's not held to sex. It's not held to anything except one singular requirement. Do you want to be free? Do you believe in that animating spirit of liberty? And if you answer yes, and you become a citizen, you're an American. That's it. You're an American. You are an American as everyone else. This is why I've said many times, you can't go to France and be French, and you can't go to Italy and be Italian. You can't go to Spain and be Spanish, but you can come to the United States of America and be American because of E Pluribus Unum. This is what the left has tried to destroy since the advent of this country. E Pluribus Unum, out of many, one. When Marxists say that our diversity is our strength, they mean our division is our strength. They don't mean diversity, they mean division. They want to keep everyone divided amongst whatever lines they can. Race, religion, orientation, all of it. They want to keep everyone segregated according to these political identity values. So when they're talking about diversity is our strength, they don't mean diversity. They mean division is our strength, the statists' strength. In the United States, we are all many different types. To put it plainly, the Latin E Pluribus Unum, we come from everywhere. We come from all over the United States, and we come from other countries, immigrated here, become a citizen everywhere. But we become one in our choosing of liberty. And there is where that diversity ends. There is the difference. And the United States has been so successful for so long because of that. People could come from wherever, and no one was told that they had to disregard their backgrounds or their cultures. But in the past, like when our grandparents were young, people wanted to acclimate. They wanted to acclimate, and they wanted to have the great American success story. They wanted to acclimate and learn the language and do everything so they could make money and they could be successes, and there's nothing wrong with that. But then somewhere along the line, I don't know if it started in the 60s with the introduction of CRT, which is communist. It literally began Frankfurt School and was introduced to America's colleges and universities in the 60s. Back in 2012, I did a whole story on it. I actually went on CNN and I was talking about Barack Obama's relationship with an academic called Derek Bell, who's considered the father of CRT. And that's how it was introduced widely into politics, was under the Obama-Biden administration. That being said, at some point along the line, this idea that our choice of liberty is our strength was under attack. Because when communists cannot divide you, they cannot control you. When they cannot segregate you according to your ethnicity or religion or whatever, they cannot control you. And that's been the whole point. E pluribus unum is under attack. That's why they even tried to cancel the phrase melting pot. That was never a pejorative. That was talking about we come from all over and we unite as one by choosing liberty. But that's scary to people who don't want you to choose liberty. They want the liberty to choose for you. And they want you to give it to them. And the only way that they can be powered is if they can trick you into giving it to them. So our diversity is our strength. There are people who when you see that phrase and you see violence in France and violence elsewhere between different cultures, the culture clash, people are not choosing to unite as one under freedom. They follow along with what statism calls for to stay segregated in their own political identity communities. This is the difference between diversity as strength and e pluribus unum. Because e pluribus unum, it doesn't prioritize different backgrounds or beliefs or anything. It prioritizes liberty. Everyone has equal opportunity. Everyone has liberty. Everyone has that freedom. And we are united because of that. And that is what is under attack. So no, diversity isn't strength. Liberty is.